All right, let's get into the next one. Visiting the secret Rainforest Cafe in New York City. It's gonna be a Ted and Jesus Christ, a Ted and Schlott video. All right.
Good morning.
So basically, I flew all the way to New York City. Here's a montage of travel.
Jesus, why is every video a different volume? I'm getting tired of this shit. Damn, we really went to New York City for this, though.
Welcome to New York. We're here because we're going to go to the Rainforest Cafe pop-up tomorrow.
Oh, wait, it's a pop-up? That's
At the top
crazy.
of the Empire State Building, because if I'm going to have said that I've been to every single Rainforest Cafe in the United States and Canada, then I can't let them do a pop-up and not be there, okay? Thank you very much.
I mean, I actually have no idea what to expect. It's at the top of the Empire State Building. It's kind of crazy, actually.
That is kind of crazy.
Waking up that morning, I arose with the realization that my RFC journey was renewed for a single day. So nay, I did not sleep in. Driving around these streets of New York, I could tell something was different. The air was sweeter, as if the water
There's R in it.
from the rainforest itself was blessing itself upon this city. I knew that meant good fortune for me. But first, breakfast with my friend Katie.
What up, motherfucker? What up, motherfucker?
Wow. That's beautiful. Yeah. Ew.
We got some delicious croissants and pastry from the local spot Katie recommended, and eventually, because I wasn't in New York for a long time, our friend Devin showed up to say hi.
And he's cutting. He's angry.
I'm almost there.
Because he had the complexion of a starving Victorian child, we decided to be heroes and offered him a portion of our sandwich.
Beautiful. Good work.
Look how kind we are. Then we said goodbye to Devin and headed our way to the main event of the day, which did require us to sprint to make it to our train.
Wait, I thought Schlott was coming. Who is this Katie? Where's
I've said this
Schlott?
before, but I had no idea what to expect going into this and flew all the way across the country to see what the Rainforest Cafe had put together, so I was really hoping it would be worth it. But as I got closer and closer to the frickin' big Empire State Building, I really didn't know what I was supposed to expect here. But without much time, we made it to the Empire State Building.
Nice,
Look at
nice,
that thing.
nice.
Look at that big building. That's a big building.
Does being in New York also really make you want to smoke cigarettes all the time?
That's crazy. Schlott, there's my boy. Yeah, let's fucking go.
How's it going?
It's good to see you. Schlatt's joining us for this.
My big
The remains of Chuckle sandwich coming together for a regular video.
city. Welcome to my big city.
We're back in New York already. It was so soon.
Hey.
Are you excited?
No.
Do you like
No.
my outfit today?
I do. You look great. What does he want me to see?
We were ready to see the main event. Walking into this building and seeing the regal designs that adorned the lobby, I realized the scale of the ridiculous situation it was that the Rainforest Cafe had managed to work this out. Like, what is this?
Yeah,
doing
wait. How does the Rainforest Cafe get a pop-up for the Empire State Building?
here? How did this happen? How did they even get in contact with each other?
Are we going up all the way?
I think so. That's my current. No, that's my.
Like, this building's a huge target. I'm not.
I hate him.
This would be the next one.
Yeah, this
This-
would be,
oh my
no,
God,
this would be
stop,
the
stop.
sequel.
Eventually, a representative found us and started escorting us up to the top of the Empire
how
State
nice.
Building. And the thoughts were clouding my mind. What could this RFC be? Was it true that they actually had built a restaurant up here? And with bated breaths, we walked out to discover the Empire State
mask?
RFC up here. And with bated breaths,
What are you,
we walked
sick?
out to discover
Sick out here? And with a silky, oh my God, bro.
the Empire State
A
RFC.
dewy on
And the
with
answer
his
to my
hat.
question was, kinda?
What is this doing here?
So it was smaller than I expected. If a normal RFC was like a thick jungle, this was more like an oasis in a desert, I
Facts, it is.
suppose. So yeah, it was mostly a gift shop, and it made me realize I probably overestimated what was possible in terms of being set up at the top of the Empire State Building. I think I had confused myself with what the RFC was normally and the definition of a pop-up, because it was
That picture's crazy.
definitely the latter, a pop-up. That being said, it was probably more akin to what you'd expect a cafe to be by definition, as they had a little cafe stand that was providing drinks and food. They had foods I had never seen before, such as the Rumble in the Jungle wrap. and a Blue Mountain chicken caprese sandwich, which is a reference to the Blue Mountain range in the Congo, I think. So that's on brand. Not only that, they did have thunderstorms being played over the speakers. And there were animals. There were plenty of animals, actually. Although none of these animals were animatronic. I don't even know if that would have been possible for them to set those up at the top up here, so I'm not even knocking them for it.
I think it's possible. They can find plugins.
So overall, technically,
I think at least.
it did fulfill the specifications of what would count as a Rainforest Cafe, although I have to say it does fall in a similar zone to the Edison, New Jersey location in terms of vibe. Take that as you will. Either way, I had a little meet and greet with Cha-Cha the Tree Frog. Nice guy, nice guy. I mean, look at him. He's beautiful. He's gorgeous. And then I filmed a few TikToks with Cha-Cha the Tree Frog for the Rainforest Cafe social media team, which was funny. Look at us dancing. That's ridiculous. Then, of course, I had to get a drink from the cafe itself.
Yeah, look what I got.
Wow. Is that alcoholic?
No,
So
That is
sad.
beautiful.
Did she say so sad?
Alcoholic?
no.
Yeah,
But
she
it's
said
beautiful.
sad.
It's just juice.
And Schlatt, Katie, and I checked out the view.
You'd be falling for at least 20 seconds. Actually, that's not true. It'd probably take 10.
10?
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like 10. Probably
Dude,
10.
I don't know how fast you think you can fall.
Slide, you see right here, they have the fence right there.
Yeah.
They originally designed this thinking that was like an appropriate height
this
for
is
the.
new. This is all new.
That's tripping height right there, Schlatt. You're walking. Whoop, dead. 6
There I go.
seconds.
6.
God, looking over that just from video makes my legs
Only
tingle.
takes 6. Count 'em. Ted, this whole city was supposed to look like the Empire State Building, like the Chrysler Building over there. You see that beautiful thing?
Yeah.
See it? It was all supposed to look like that. Somewhere along the way, we lost the charm. We lost the
You just wanted tall buildings everywhere? Ridiculous.
ability to create things that inspire. I'm gonna ask Chad if he could generate an image like that.
Just before leaving, I was given some RFC merch from the gift shop.
I'm gonna
Fuck?
ask Chad if he could generate an image like that.
Just before leaving, I was given some
Oh, yeah,
RFC
she was
merch from the
cross-eyed
gift
and
shop, which was
bugged her
very
eyes
nice
out.
of them. They
Jesus
gave this to me for
Christ.
free. I guess it wasn't free. I guess the fact that I'm making this video is payment itself for the merch. We also worked out a deal where they would pay me to come out to the Rainforest Cafe. So overall, this was a net positive for me. Let me just point that out. This was a net
Okay.
positive for me. I did make money from being on this trip.
No, I can't.
And since there wasn't much else to do here, it was time to leave
Froggy.
the Empire State Building
Cha-Cha the
RFC.
frog.
So after leaving the RFC pop-up, we went to get some pizza at Penn Station at Schlatt's favorite pizza spot, specifically in Penn Station, Rose's Pizza.
The best pizza in Penn Station.
Hell yeah.
Then we said goodbye
So it's not his favorite, it's just the best pizza in Penn Station.
to Schlatt, and then it was time to fly back to Los Angeles. Overall, I'd say
Nice.
my experience was good. It obviously wasn't meant to be a full-ass Rainforest Cafe, and it was more
should've
them
been.
doing a bit where they followed through with what I can only assume was initially intended to be an April Fool's joke by the Empire State Building social media team. So the fact that they followed through with this is honestly really funny. And plus, I had an opportunity to come out to New York and see Katie and Devin and Schlatt, which was very nice. So yeah, that's the
That is
vlog.
nice.
Hope you liked it. Subscribe. Remember to subscribe, and see you later.
I will subscribe, and people should subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just hit that subscribe button down below. Catch you next time.